Dana White has press conferences this past week as he gets ready for 305. He said two big statements. One of which is that Dana White announced that Conor McGregor will not be fighting this year. In 2024, McGregor will not be fighting. Remember, he was supposed to be fighting a couple months ago at 303. That did not end up coming to fruition or occurring. So therefore, we had a little bit of uncertainty. We know the whole injury issue that occurred there. And the presumptuous idea was that, okay, well, it's his toe. He should be back, bare minimum by the end of this year. And so to hear that he's not going to be back raises a few questions. It raises questions on the couple aspects that I wanted to think about. One of which is this all about the injury? Obviously as the injury, McGregor made it clear that he does not want to fight unless he's 100% because he's fought so many times throughout his career not being 100%. And if he is going to return, he wants to be 100% healthy. Understandable. But this is the fight game, and I don't know how often guys actually go into the ring or into the cage or whatever the case may be at 100%. It's just the fight game. Regardless of which combat sport you're looking at, I don't know how you're 100% going into any form when you step in to perform. So that is one thing I want to raise. And so the second thing is what exactly is causing this now? I know Dana White discussed it. I don't recall which podcast it was, but he was discussing, what they have to do for the UFC to get a Conor McGregor event to occur. It's got to pretty much be in Las Vegas. You have to have a city that's able to handle that. It's going to be a large-scale promotional aspect. So when you put all those pieces together, it's not an easy thing to get a Conor McGregor fight set up. Now, if Conor McGregor is going to fight as a business decision, you're going to make that fight happen. So that's why a lot of things are happening, like where you're at a point now, Michael Chandler has been sitting around waiting forever now. I don't know if he's ever going to fight. You've pretty much had his career held up waiting for McGregor, and we don't know if this is even going to happen until 2025, if even then. Now, Dana didn't lead on to anything saying it's not going to happen next year, but, we have to look at this and say, okay, when is this going to occur? Because we're already going to be at a point where, bare minimum, we're looking at 6-7 months from when the original fight was scheduled to occur, and it still will not happen. So, obviously, you have to start thinking, are we ever going to get it? The question is, I don't know an answer to that. Are we going to get McGregor versus Michael Chandler or McGregor versus anybody ever again? I'm not going to give a definitive answer there, but it is starting to look more and more so like we're not going to see McGregor back fighting again because, I don't know what's holding him back. Now, hopefully we can come back and Dana White clarifies something and we see that he's going to fight next year. That would be huge to watch just to see him at least fight one more time. But, he doesn't have to. He's accomplished everything that McGregor could possibly want. He's become one of the most successful athletes of all time financially, talent-wise, name-wise, branding. He's got his mind still together overall, and he has got an acting career he's now heavily involved in. He's got himself generational wealth. He's set himself up. He's a Hall of Fame UFC fighter. He's an all-time great athlete, one of the most iconic athletes to ever live. What else is there really to accomplish for McGregor? The desire to still be a fighter is obviously within him. And if he wants to do it, then by all means, I think we all would love to watch him fight. However, he's accomplished everything you really could in sports. There's not much more in this realm for him to accomplish. He's got a massive business. He has all the money in the world. He's got an acting career he's now going after. So if he wants to move forward, by all means, he has the right to do so. And that's A-okay. On the flip side for Michael Chandler, though, things got to start being made there. I understand he wants this big fight, but if this big fight never happens, your entire career has pretty much gone down the drain now. And that's an unfortunate thing to see because he was a very talented fighter. He still is. I have to assume he's a still good fighter based upon what we've last seen, which was a long time ago. But, is Michael Chandler something that we're going to be able to go see fight again? I don't know, but he should probably be making some business decisions now. Who is available? Who is another big fight you can make? And does he even still want to continue, which I'm assuming so. But, obviously his career has been just sitting around waiting for Conor McGregor in this massive mega payday fight. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in terms of that fight, but that was very interesting news that Dana White does say that Conor McGregor will not fight this year.